Hello fellow photographers, welcome to another episode of the Planit for Photographers video tutorial. We just learned in the last video tutorial how to use the sun and the moon related feature. You can already create some useful plan using the feature we just learned. And in this video tutorial, I will show you how to create a plan from scratch, and I'm gonna use one of the picture and the videos I took back in 2015, and it's a moon alignment shot at the Black Mountain. Let's take a look at the picture. The Black Mountain, as you see from this picture, is a small hill near my house. There are some antennas above the mountain. To me, this picture looks like a flower with a moon as a backdrop. This picture was from one shot. It's not a composite. The moon was just to rise and the sun was just set. So the contrast between the moon and the sky is not big. That's why I could capture everything in one shot. To prove this is not composite, I was gonna show you a video. It's a time lapse I took at the same time. So as you can see from the video, my tripod didn't move at all. I put the tripod there even before the moon rise. I couldn't even see the moon at the time. And during the whole process, I didn't move the tripod at all. Now let's take a look how to make such a plan. Here's the Black Mountain. So here's a quick tip. When you do the zoom over here, you zoom at the center. And if I want to zoom over here, I can non-press to select this area. Then I can do the zoom. So you can see if I do a zoom now, it's use this selected location as the center. So now I can easily see that's the top of the Black Mountain. See here, those some antennas over there, as you can see in the picture as well in the video. Seeing the moon gonna rise on from the east, I'm gonna capture everything from the west. So I'm gonna try to mark some antenna locations over the map so that I can see that in the viewfinder. This way I can predict where exactly I'm gonna do the perfect alignment. First, I'm gonna non-press over here. This is a small antenna. Tap here to add a marker. Then I'm gonna use this edit button to change the marker to building tower, because this is an antenna tower, so I just use a tower. And I'm gonna give it a height to 10 meters. Then I'm gonna copy this marker. I mainly copy the dimension and the category and do a copy. Then over here, I just do a paste to paste the same marker over here. There are also some taller antennas. There is one big one over here. I non-press, I paste, but I'm gonna edit this one to make it taller to 30 meters. Well, I need 30 meters, so I type in the meter. So by default, you're gonna use the default unit, but in this case, I gonna use a meter instead of feet, so I have to type in the meter. That's how you make it working. So this is a 30-meter antenna. I do a copy. And non-press over here, I do a paste, and there's one more antenna over here, non-press, and paste. Now I have 5 marker added. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the center, somewhere center, which is the top of the mountain. I set it as scene location. Now I'm gonna zoom out so that I can see a bigger map. Since I'm gonna create a moonshot, I want to use a telephoto lens. I want to be taking this picture from as far as possible. But keep in mind, I'm not far away from the ocean, so I can't take a picture from over here. So this is the aerial I'm gonna mainly focus on. And the date I took this picture was on 2015, on October 26th. So I'm gonna come here and select it. I'm gonna set time to the moonrise time. So I just tap here to see this is moonrise time. And I can see the moon azimuth is over here. So based on the information I know, in order to align this with the antennas, I have to shoot somewhere around here. And let's zoom in to take a look, see if it's possible. So this is a highway. There's a lagoon over there, and I can see there's some road over there. So that's how I decided where to shoot. I can just place the camera somewhere over here and take a look in the viewfinder. Let's set this to the camera location. I set to the distance tool. The distance tool gonna link from the camera location to the scene location. You can see the moon pretty much likes to that. So let's take a look. And I'm gonna change that to 600mm lens. Here's the moon, and here's the top of the mountain. Now I can fine tune the time so that moon gonna rise above it. Miss it a little bit. So what I want is I want the moon over there, but I wouldn't like the moon align with over here. Because I cannot change the moon location, but I can change my camera location so that it align perfectly. This is the elevation I wanted, but the azimuth is slightly different. So I go back to the map, I zoom in, then I adjust the camera location. To adjust it, you just non-press, you see the pin floating down. Then I can adjust the camera, then put it down. Let me move it over there. And let's take a look again. Okay, so this is slightly off a little bit, so I just go back here and drag it over there. Maybe slightly more. So this is how you fine tune. You have to go back and forth between the viewfinder and the map, because only the viewfinder can give you the precise alignment. Okay, perfect. That's the one I wanted. Maybe slightly this way. So this is the shot I want to take. You can see here, if I drag time, so this is when the moon, you can't even see the moon this time at around 6 o'clock. And now you see the moon, and about 6:04 it's a perfect alignment. Then after like 2-3 minutes, 6:05, 6:06, the moon will detach from the antennas. So that's period only lasts for 5 minutes for the whole video. And here you can see the position of the capture over here. There's still a couple of things you need to verify for this plan. First, you need to make sure you can see the Black Mountain from this location. To do that, there are 2 ways. The first way, you switch to the distance tool and you tap here to see the elevation gain difference. And you can tap here to see the details. You can see even though it's very close to the ground, but it still have a clear view. Nothing is blocking in between, which means you can see from the camera location to the top of the Black Mountain. So that's one way. The second way is you can use the street view feature, because this is a street right over here. You can tap here to go to street view. And you know where's the Black Mountain? Right over there. Let me hide the moon. So this is a place where you can hide the moon. That make it useful, because the moon is blocking over there. You can use this feature to hide it. And right over here is a Black Mountain. You can see how tiny it is. And it's very hard to see what's going on and do a perfect alignment and use a street view. For estimation is okay, but for a perfect alignment like this one, the only way to do that is to use simulated viewfinder feature. So that is a Black Mountain. So this location should be okay. Now we can take a look at surroundings over here. Okay, here. There is a place that you can park your car over here, and then you go beyond the fence to here to set up a tripod and take pictures. There will be some electric poles over here, so there's nothing you can do about it. That's the end of this video tutorial. Hope you learned something from the video tutorial, and you can create your own plan that doing some alignment shot like this one. And thank you for watching. Until next time.